Hello guys, this is Kaushik Kumar from Shriram Law Academy, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to do away with negativity. Now, I know that CLAT is an increasingly competitive exam. There are thousands of people writing. There's a lot of pressure on you, and there's a lot of expectation as well that you put on yourself that others are putting on you. So I can imagine that there will be a lot of negative thoughts that might come into your head as to what's going to happen if I don't make it, what am I going to do if I'm not able to do well, what if my friends do better than me, and a lot of negative thoughts I'm sure will be coming into your head. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about certain things that you can do to deal with these kinds of negative thoughts. Now, the first thing that you need to remember at all times is that negative thoughts are going to come. There are always going to be times when you are going to be doubting yourself. There are going to be times when you aren't feeling the greatest. There are going to be times when you don't feel the best. These things are going to come. You cannot avoid these kinds of negative thoughts. But what you can do is try and deal with this, right? Because the minute you start dealing with this, you start dealing with the problems themselves. Because if you try and avoid the negative thoughts, then you're not dealing with the issue, you're just pushing it under the rug and hoping that it gets sorted in the future. And that's not a good way of approaching this, right? So, the first thing that you can do on a daily basis to try and get away from try to deal with these negative thoughts is that to do things that you genuinely enjoy. Take a little bit of time out of your really busy day and do something that you genuinely enjoy, that you have a lot of fun while you're doing. Just make sure you're not spending too much time doing this. Just put a little bit of time aside every single day. It can be you may like watching movies, watching something on the TV or online, listening to music, reading books, going out to getting some exercise, playing absolutely anything, any hobbies that you might have. So just like pick something which you really, really enjoy, and that gives you true happiness and true joy, and do that like regularly as much as you can for a little bit of time every single day. That just puts you in a really, really positive mindset and just gives you a little bit more happiness than you would get otherwise just by focusing on studies all the time. Okay, the first thing. The second thing is, this is probably one of the most important things, is to surround yourself with the people who actually care about you. Now, by this time, you will know who are your true friends, who are the people who you really have a nice time talking to, who are the ones who will really be there for you when things are going to go bad. If things do go bad, who will you depend upon? Surround yourself with these kinds of people and be grateful for these people who are with you. Now, these may be your close friends, these may be your family, or anybody else who you might know who might just be giving you some sort of support in their own way whatsoever. So be grateful for these people and surround yourself with these people who you actually care about and who actually care about you as well, and will be a support system in times of need. Because this is really important, because just by way of peer pressure and many other reasons, you start surrounding yourself with people who you don't like but you're forced to hanging out with and spending time with, and that just brings a whole lot of negativity along with it, and you're just not in the good frame of mind to have a really peaceful thought process throughout the day. So just surround yourself with people who you actually care about and people who you know you can rely on, they care about you as well, and be grateful for these people in your life, because there are very, very few people who actually care about you, and you will realize that as time goes by, and should really hold them close as much as you can. Now, the third thing is extremely important, and it's something which you is probably affecting you the most, is what you consume on the internet. Now, unfortunately for us in this day and age, the internet is filled with negativity, with so much going on about people being angry, people being offended, people being upset about something. And there's just so many bad things happening all over the world that after a point of time, it just gets so overwhelming just by looking at the internet and you're seeing somebody's angry about this, somebody's offended by this, someone's doing something horribly bad, etc., etc. So just like watch what you actually consume on the internet. Like if you think that certain pages that you do visit often is giving so much of negative information, try to weed that out, because it's not good for you in any way. And try to look for sources which speak about things in a neutral way, or things which actually give you some kind of joy and happiness. Now, this is extremely important because I know a lot of you are going to be on social media for a lot of the time during the day, and you're going to be watching the news, you're going to be following other people. It can be, these sources are limitless, it can be from any way whatsoever. So try and figure out and pick out these sources who are talking about things in a positive light, and just try and avoid negativity throughout, even in the social media that you use and any other things that you do consume over the internet, right? Because that's one of the most biggest factors that's affecting a lot of people in this day and age. Now, the next thing that you need to do is to be able to take control of your thoughts and actions. Now, this is easier said than done because I know thoughts are something which you can't control and these just really just come to you and you don't know what to do about it. But try to rationalize with yourself as to why these thoughts are coming, whether this is an actual genuine concern or not. Ask yourself a lot of questions as to whether this is an actual genuine worry that you do have. Is it something which you can overcome? Is it something which you can do? Is it something as a consequence of something that you've done before? Ask yourself all these questions and think there will always be one logical answer to it as to what you should be doing and what you can do to try and overcome. So try to take control of this kind of situation and try to take responsibility for your own actions as well. Because one of the things that can happen when things are not going well for you is that you may think that the whole world is against you. But when you do take responsibility for your actions, meaning that, yes, this is something which I can do to change it, this is something that I can do to improve myself, and this is something which I can do to develop myself and get over this issue right now. The minute you start taking responsibility for it yourself, you realize that a lot of things are actually within your control, and you get to have that sense of confidence that, yes, this is something which I can overcome, and that negativity as such will slowly start going away. But always remember, this is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen within a few days. It's a process which will take a little bit of time, which will need to be done over a period of time so that you actually get over this level of negativity as such that might be causing you some kind of stress. Now, the last thing that I'm going to be talking about is possibly the most important piece of advice that I can ever give you with regard to negativity and any thoughts you might have, especially with relating to CLAT or any other competitive exams, is that try and talk to a lot of people about your fears and worries. Try to look for people who you trust. Look for people who genuinely care about you. It may be your family, maybe your close friends, maybe your siblings, maybe anybody. Just like find someone who really cares about you and you can trust in them that they will help you out and they will try and do something to make your situation better. And talk to these people about your fears and worries. Because you may have 1,000 different things on your mind. You may have had a really bad mock which had gone by in the last week that's put you in a really bad mood because you're just wondering where you are in this whole preparation for CLAT, how well you are doing. And I can imagine there is a lot of pressure all across the board from many, many different people. But the more you do actually talk about it to people, the more you actually start opening up to people about your fears and your worries, and they will give some kind of advice, or they will give you some kind of assurance that you are in a good position to do something. And you yourself, when you're saying it out loud, you will realize that a lot of things that you are saying are something that you can overcome. These are things which you can go beyond and work towards achieving. These are things that you'll realize that these fears and worries that you have will slowly fade away. So talking to somebody who you can trust is something really, really useful. And I found it very, very helpful whenever I do. I get to my close friends, I talk to them, tell them that things aren't going so well. And open my I open myself up and tell them how I'm feeling just to get some kind of assurance and support from them. And trust me, there will be people who will be out there to help you and help you get over these kinds of fears and worries. And talking to people about it is one of the best ways to do it. So please make sure you do that, because that's one of the easiest ways to get over this, and at the same time it's probably one of the most effective ways to get over these kinds of negativity and other bad feelings that you might be going through. So like I told you before, guys, remember, negativity is something which we cannot avoid. It's going to come, but you've got to learn how to deal with it. So you have to learn to identify a process which works for you, which is going to get you across and overcome these kinds of bad feelings, right? Because everybody has doubts, everybody has some kind of fears and worries in their mind. That's why this is such a pressure situation. That's why CLAT is such an increasingly competitive exam. So remember that negativity is going to happen. It's just about learning to overcome them and figuring out a way, a process which helps you personally in the best way possible to overcome these kinds of issues and fears. That may be in any of the ways that I've just spoken about right now, by doing something that you enjoy, just like talking to people, or like, just taking control of your actions, or like watching what you read and view on the internet. So all of these are different ways that you can do it. It's about identifying which way works the best for you. And once you do identify that, there you have your plan of action that you need to use when negative thoughts do come. Because trust me, guys, almost everybody has these kinds of negative thoughts, but it's about the people who achieve success are those people who overcome these negative thoughts and try to actually face them head on, right? So do not try to avoid these negative thoughts. They will come at times, and like face them and do your best, find the best way for you to deal with them and overcome them. And so go ahead, guys, log on to your LMS and work hard to beat the competition. Don't forget to use my tactics that I've just spoken about, and I'll see you guys in the classes. With that, this is me, Kaushik, signing off.